Hi everyone, it's Gareth Pearson here, and if you're new to my channel, please click on the like, subscribe and notification button where you'll be updated on all my latest videos. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at my arrangement of a Chet Atkins arrangement of a Chordette song called Mr. Sandman. And this arrangement is played on the We Still Can't Say Goodbye, a musician's tribute to Chet Atkins album. If you want to follow along with the sheet music and tablature, there's a link in the description section below. So I'm going to play this for you now, and then I'll break it down section by section. So here we go. Mr. Sandman. Alright, so that's Mr. Sandman for you. Now let's have a look at the key information moving forward. This guitar is in standard tuning, and I also have a thumb pick on my right thumb here, which helps with those muted bass lines, the articulation and the precision of it all. So make sure you have that ready. So now let's have a look at this intro lick. We're going from A to B minor 7, to E7, back to A, or A major 7. And then we follow the scale on that. Okay, so now that we got the intro in our hands, let's have a look at how we play the theme, the main theme of the song. And the best way to analyze that is by looking at the chords and seeing where the melody lies within that chord. Another cool thing about this is the harmony also lands within that chord too. So here they are. The first chord is going to be an A major 7 with the 6 on it. Okay, and we're going to go into a G sharp 7. All right, then we climb the bass, which is a common occurrence, into a C sharp 9, but we also bounce with the sharp 11 on it. All right, into an F sharp 7 with a sharp 5. Can you see that? climb it up again into a B9, targeting that 6th on there, into an E6. Alright, then we climb up the bass line into an A, and I'm using my thumb there. Into an F9, into a E9. So here we go with the bass. Repeat it. Okay, and now this is where the melody changes. We go to a B minor, to a B7, to a D minor 6. Okay. Into this B, kind of B7, B9, and then to an E9, to a straight up A. So let's climb that up. Okay, so now that we got the first section in the key of A, let's have a look at the first key change, which is going to be in D. All right, and it's the same movement here. We're going to go from a 1, 2, 5, 1 progression in the key of D. So I'll be a D to an E minor 7, A7, back to D, to an E minor 7. And this is where it changes. We're going to go back to a D, but a D dominant 7. All right, so let me show you how the lick works. It's very similar to the first. The same movement, but we move it up to D. And here it comes, the D7. With the 6 on there. So that will be the D intro, the key of D intro, but having that D7 lands us then into the key of G for the next section. So let me play that slowly for you. 1, 2, 3. Now we get to our G chord to start the theme. It will be a G major 7 with the added 9. All right, then we have our F sharp 7. Very similar to how we played it through the first time, but instead of now a climbing bass to get us to that B9, we're actually going to descend it. So we'll go into our B9. Then we got our E augmented, descend it again into an A. Alright, and that's an A7 with the added 6, but I'm sliding it in from a semitone below, while keeping that bass line going. into a D6. And instead of rocking the bass from the 5th string, the A string, to the E, I'm actually just taking off my pinky finger on the 5th fret. It just makes things easier for me. And for you, hopefully. So here we go. Then we climb it up to a G. Alright. Then to this D sharp. Okay. D sharp to D. D7. D sharp 7 to D7. Alright. Once we have that, we start playing some banjo rolls. And the banjo roll will be index, thumb, index, middle. Alright. And then we add in the chords. We have our first chord, which is a G major 7. Then we play a G6. So we're going from just using the G, B, E to D, G, B strings. Then we play this F sharp 7. Same banjo picking pattern there. Index, thumb, index, middle. Then we get to our B7 sharp 5. And we're releasing that sharp 5 with our ring finger on our left hand. Then we get to an E augmented. Okay. Then we play this little trill here. It's a hammer-on pull-off lick into A minor, into C minor 6. Okay, we're into A9, and we've got an open E there if you can't see it. Into this D7 flat 9. Okay. And then into our G. And I slide that in like that. So with my thumb on the bass line there. And I slide that there. Alright, so let's play the theme in the key of G nice and slowly for you. Including the intro, which is in D. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's the home stretch now. We're looking at the final key that we play this in, which is in the key of C. And let's have a look at the intro lick, which is the same as the intro lick to the key of A. So here we go. And that's played over a C, D minor 7, G7, and a C again. All right, and that will be your 1, 2, 5, 1. All right, now that we have our intro lick, let's have a look how we get into the theme. And we do that by climbing up with our thumb on our left hand, and we go. All right, and that's a 3rd fret low E, open A string, 7th fret low E, and then there we are in our C shape there. Okay, then we get to B7, climb down to E9, and that's done on our D string. All right, then we got our A augmented, or an A7 sharp 5. Then climb down to D9. Let me do that again. Then our G7 with our 6. Then we climb up again. I'm pulling off there on the high E string. Okay, then we get to, that's going to be a G sharp, or a G sharp 7 or 9 to a G, back to C, and then I play this lick here, and that's a harmonic on the 12th fret, A string, and I slide into the B, okay, so I get the B shape here while this A harmonic is ringing on. And then when I get to that final B note on the high E string, I slide the whole shape down a semitone and then slide it back in or up a semitone. So here we go. Then I get to this E9 shape, continuing on with the theme. There is our A7 or A augmented sharp 5, whatever you want to call it. Then we get to our D minor, D minor 7, to an F minor. That'll be our F minor 7 with the added 6. Then we get to D, and I play this little lick here. Alright, so D to G9, coming down, C to D, 8th fret, 10th fret, high E string, and then I descend my F9 to an E9, to a D sharp 9, D9, C sharp 9, and then here comes our B to a C, except I slide in from a B to a C. Alright, or you can slide it in with the body. Check this out. Alright, so let's have a look at that ending again. And that technique there, I'm going thumb, index, middle, ring, and then my thumb comes down on the D string and I just give it a good old strum. Okay. All right, now that we've broke it down, let's play that last section in the key of C, nice and slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's everything you need to know about Mr. Sandman. Thanks again for joining me on this lesson, and if you haven't already, please click on the like, subscribe and notification button where you'll be updated on all my latest videos. Thanks again, and God bless you all. Cheers.